A thin white curve hangs in the sky, like something broken, learning why it doesn't shine the way it did. Just half a truth you can't forbid. We used to watch it hand in hand, tracing shapes we didn't understand. You said it looked like something new. Now it just reminds me of you. Not bright enough to light the night, just enough to show the quiet. Soft crescent memories linger on, not fully here, not fully gone. A silver trace across my mind of all the things we left behind. If I reach out, there's nothing there, just fragile light and empty air. Love didn't end or disappear, it thinned into the shape of fear. Your laughter flickers faint and low, a distant echo I still know. I hear when the world is still, a ghost that moves against my will. I walk the paths we used to take, each step is small, familiar ache, as if the ground remembers too. The weight of being near you, I hold my breath so I won't break from everything I can't remake. Crescent memories cut so clean, sharp as where they're barely seen. Not enough to make me cry, just enough to ask me why. If time was meant to dull the past, why do these fragments always last? A quiet calm inside my chest, where loved ones learn to rest. We didn't fade in one big wave, just smaller tides we couldn't save. Each day a little less of us, until there wasn't much. Did you notice when it thinned, or feel the hollow settling in? I'm still here beneath the glow. Something letting go. Crescent memories softly shine, a broken outline of what's mine. Not dark enough to disappear, not bright enough to draw you near. If you come back, don't look too long. You might see where we went wrong. Only once, then let me be a fading shape of memory. Still glowing, still incomplete. It didn't disappear, it just went dark. Mm-hmm. picture still above the shelf, smiling like a different self. Back when light was easy, warm, before the quiet, before the storm. No thunder came, no skies turned red, just shadows growing where we bled. A darkness slow enough to hide the fading love inside. I thought the sun would find its way back through the night, back through the grays, but we fell into eclipse of love. No light below, no light above, just something blocking what we were, until the world became a blur. If love still lives behind the shade, why does it feel so far away? I reach for warmth, I reach for you, but only darkness pulls me through. Your voice now sounds like distant rain, a memory soaked in quiet pain. I play it back inside my head like something beautiful that bled. The room feels colder than before, like winter settled in the floor. And every breath I try to take feels heavier to make. I close my eyes to see you clear, but even now you disappear. We're caught inside this shadow place where light forgets your face. No breaking point, no final end, just losing you again and again. If you look up at the same sky, do you feel the reason why? Or did you step outside the dark? Why stayed with the mark? We didn't shatter, didn't fall, just dimmed until there was a call. No desperate cry, no rescue plea, just you not needing me. Did you notice when it died? Only when I wasn't by your side. I stayed beneath the fading glow, with nowhere left to go. Eclipse of love still lingers here, a hidden sun I cannot clear. Not gone enough to let me heal, not bright enough to feel. If you come back, don't chase the light. We learn to live inside this night. Rub me once and let it be a shadow over me. Still dark, still here. Stay a little longer, don't leave me alone. The curtains breathe with silver air, a pale glow settling everywhere. It finds your pillow, finds my hand, but not the warmth I used to understand. The room remembers how you slept, the quiet promises we kept. Now all it holds is hollow space and moonlight touching your old place. I turn away, then look again, as if you might have slept back in. Lonely moonlight on my skin, like something trying to get into where your arms used to be before they stopped surrounding me. If you're somewhere beneath it too, is it as cold when touching you? Love left quietly out of sight, but stayed behind this lonely moonlight. I walk the floor with silent feet, avoid the crake you used to meet. Each step a memory waiting there, a shadow I no longer share. An end still hums inside my chest, a word that never comes to rest. I whisper it into the dark, like sending signals to your heart. I hold my breath, I close my eyes and picture yours beneath these skies. Only moonlight fills the room, a gentle shimmering kind of gloom. No sharp pain, no budding cry, just something that refuses to die. If feeling means I lose the ache, I don't know what I'd have to take, because the hurt proves you were right here in this lonely moonlight. We never had a final scene, no broken glass, no in between, just after calls and longer days until we drifted separate ways. Did you notice when it changed, or how far I rearranged? I'm still here beneath this glow, where love once learned to grow. Only moonlight on my face, tracing where your lips would play. Soft goodbye without a sound, leaving only light around. If you come back, don't turn it on. The brightness might prove you are gone. Love me once, then let me stay in silver dreams that fade away. Still shining, still it only lives this weight. The city hum has settled down, streetlights wear a tired crown. Your name glows softly on my phone, a warmth that fades by dawn alone. We only talk when clocks forget, The hours we try to reset, like daylight makes us someone new who never knew. Your voice drops low, almost a sigh, like something scared of morning light. Soft cleft past midnight feels so real. Tender wounds begin to heal. Every word a fragile thread between the lonely and the dead. If time could freeze at 2:30, I'd stay awake just loving you. But dawn arrives without a sound and pulls us back to ground. You say you miss the way we were, then pause as if unsure. Your silence louder than before. Distance we ignore. I press the phone against my ear, as if your heartbeat might appear. But all I hear is static and something like despair. We never say what daylight knows, that nothing here can grow. Love past midnight always dies under pale revealing skies. No promises, no future plans, just fleeting warmth and trembling hands. If you remember how we'd stay talking till the stars turn gray, I hope at least one lonely night still burns with that same light. We didn't choose to end or start, just kept reopening the scar. Cycle neither brave nor weak, of things we couldn't speak. Did you hang up and feel relief, or stare into the same grief? I reawake till morning came, still whispering your name. Past midnight fades to wake, a fragile habit we can't break. Not strong enough to truly live, not fun enough to forgive. If you call again, I won't pretend this has a place to end. Love me once, then let me be your midnight memory. Still awake, still waiting. Still waiting. Cold light on my skin. The night is quiet, thin and wide. No place left here for me to hide. Your absence fills the room instead. Away beside the empty bed, the window glows with distant white. A borrowed sun for broken night. It touches where you used to be. and falls away from me. I thought the sky might understand the way you slipped out of my hands. Lunar heartbreak, pale and slow, a silent room that doesn't show. No thunder crowds, no shattered cry, just something dim that won't die. If healing comes, it comes too late for love that learned to separate. All that's left is silver egg I carry while awake. Your voice still lingers in the air, softness that is never there. I turn as if you called my name, but silence answers just the same. The clock forgets to even tick. Time feels septic and sick, as though the world itself has paused to study what we lost. I press my palms against my chest to hold the pieces still at rest. The lunar heartbreak, cold and far, fading, unreachable star. No gravity to cool you near, just empty space and atmosphere. If you remember how we'd lie, tracing shapes across the sky, I hope at least one sleepless view feels like it did with you. We didn't end in flames or fights, just dimming slowly into nights. One day your hand was holding mine, the next a distant timeline. Did you feel the moment fade, or was it easy that way? I stayed beneath the quiet glow, with nowhere else to go. Lunar heartbreak, faint but deep, a grief too tired, left to weep, not sharp enough to make me fall, just heavy enough to feel it all. If you come back, don't promise more. We've crossed this silent line before. Love me once, then let me be a shadow in your memory. Still hurting, still glowing. The night is quiet, thin. The night is quiet, thin. The night is quiet, thin. always midnight when it hurts the most. The clock goes softly by the bed, a quiet blue beside my head. Outside the world is gone to sleep, but I'm awake with what I keep. The moonlight spills across the floor, right to the space beside the door, as if it's searching for the sound of footsteps that don't come around. I close my eyes, I count to 10, but time just loops me back again. Midnight winters fall unseen into the quiet in between. The girl I was and who I am, without your hand inside my hand. If darkness could just let me rest instead of pressing on my chest, I might forget the way you felt before my whole world slowly knew. Your hoodie still beside my chair, holding the shape of someone there. I pull it close around my skin, pretending warmth might seep back in. The ceiling knows my silent cries, the way I stare with open eyes, afraid that if I try to dream, you'll disappear from even there. I hold my breath to stop the ache, but silence only makes it wake. Midnight moon tears on my face, tracing where your limbs would trace. No violent storm, no breaking sound, just quiet drops that don't hit ground. If you remember how we'd be, curled together, half asleep, I hope at least one sleepless night you feel this empty silver light. We never said our last goodbye, no final tear, no reason why, just softer words and longer stays, until I couldn't see your face. Did you sleep the night we broke, or feel the absence like a joke? I lay awake beneath the glow, with nowhere else to go. Midnight moon tears take a drive, but leave the ache, then won't say why. Tender bruise beneath the skin that no one else can wander in. If you come back, don't turn the light. I've learned to live inside this night. Love me once, then let me keep the only place we still can meet. Still awake, still crying. was listening, even when you went. We whispered low so walls wouldn't know the fragile truth we couldn't show. Your fingers trembling in my hand, like love was slipping through a sand. You said you didn't wanna leave, but couldn't promise you'd believe in something that was breaking slow. With nowhere left to go, your voice was soft, your eyes were wet. A moment I can't forget. The moon heard everything we said, each trembling word we never meant. It watched our voices fall apart and echo through my heart. If silence had a memory, it would replay you leaving me long after you were out of view, still holding on to you. You tried to smile to make it kind, a mercy I didn't ask to find. Your shadow shaking on the ground as if it didn't want to turn around. The door closed without any sound, no violin and no crashing down, just something final in the air, too heavy to repair. I stayed exactly where you stood, as long as someone would. The moon heard every quiet plea I didn't let you hear from me. Every breath I held inside, every place my voice had died. If you remember how I looked like something fragile, barely hooked, I hope at least one sleepless night you feel that silent fight. We didn't shatter, didn't scream, just woke up from the same dream. Two people standing far apart, with one exhausted heart. Did you feel relief or pain, or simply step outside the rain? I stayed beneath the silver glow, with nowhere left to go. The moon still hears me when I cry, though tears don't fall, they only lie heavy somewhere in my chest, refusing even rest. If you come back, don't ask me why. Some wounds don't bleed, they just don't die. Love me once, then let it be a story only night can see. Still listening, still here. When no one else could, it stayed a curl beneath the window frame, too tired to even say your name. The world felt heavy, thick and slow, a place I didn't want to know. The silver light slipped through the glass and touched the tears I couldn't mask, like gentle hands across my face, without a sound, without a trace. No voice, no arms, no one to see, just quiet light surrounding me. The moon held me when you were gone. Stay beside me till the dawn. Didn't ask me to be strong. Didn't tell me to move on. If comfort had a silent form, it was that pale and distant warmth. Love let go, but tenderly the moon stayed here and held me. Your pillow cold against my cheek, a place I no longer could keep. I pressed my face into the cloth, as if the past might not be lost. Outside the night I refused to sleep. They kept the secrets I still keep, a quiet witness to the ache of every breath I had to take. I closed my eyes to disappear, but even darkness left you here. The moon held me through every hour, when grief had quietly lost its power. Not healed, not gone, just less intense, like sorrow learning to make sense. If you could see me from afar, past every streetlight, every car, you would find me where I used to be, under the light that cradled me. We never had a final fight, just fading slowly out of sight. A gentle slip, a softened end, found lovers back to almost friends. Did you sleep while I stayed still, or feel the same unspoken chill? I lay awake beneath the glow of everything I couldn't solve. The moon holds me even now. Don't ask why or ask how. It doesn't judge, it doesn't speak. It simply stays when I am weak. If you come back, don't turn away from the girl I became that day. Let me once, then let me be held by something I can't see. Still here, still gentle. Still here, still gentle. I never told anyone, only the sky. I sit where silver light can fall across the quiet of it all. It paints paints the bed, the empty side, where all the answers learn to hide. Your name still lingers in my throat, a word that never stays afloat. I almost say it to the air, but stopped as if you might be there. No one can hear the things I keep, except the night that doesn't sleep. The moon knows why I'm still awake, why every breath feels hard to take, why I replay what we once were long after voices start to blur. If you could hear the things I say when darkness pulls the world away, you'd know I never really tried to start the love in you inside. Your footsteps echo in my mind, a rhythm time can't leave behind. I walk the same familiar street and feel your absence in each step. The windows glow with lives I'm not, warm rooms I never quite forgot. How easy it was to belong before the nights grew this long. I look up just to feel less small, like something's watching through it all. The moon knows why I cannot sleep, why certain memories I keep, not as pain, not as regret, just something I can't quite forget. Did you choose it or did we fade? A fragile love we couldn't save. I asked the sky but get no reply, just silver light. And why the moon knows why I still remain, half in memory, half in pain, a softer version left behind in rooms you'll never find. If you come back, I won't pretend I stopped loving you in the end. Love me once, then let me lie under the moon that knows why. Still watching, still asking. Only the night remembers. We used to walk where streetlights fade into the silver moonlight shade. Your fingers loosely holding mine, like time itself was being kind. No one around, no sound but air, just quiet love suspended there. The world felt distant, small and quiet, watching stars. I thought those nights would always be a place you'd come back to with me. The moon saw us when no one did, every promise we once hid, in shadows where our voices stayed, soft confessions we never replayed. If I look up, it looks the same, but everything else has rearranged. Love is gone, but high above, the moon still knows the shape of us. I walked that road alone last week, could barely stand, could barely speak. The pavement held your phantom steps like echoes time had never kept. I almost turned to say your name before remembering the change. How silence now walks next to me, where you used to be. I kept my eyes upon the sky so no one saw me almost cry. The moon saw us fall apart, watch the distance start to start. No sudden break, no bitter end, just strangers where there had been friends. Even worse, somewhere beneath it too, doesn't remind you what I saw you. I hope at least one night of love still aches with memories of our love. We never said our last goodbye, no final kiss, no reason why, just fewer nights and longer gaps until we slip between the cracks. Did you forget those silver hours, the quiet streets, the sleeping flowers? I still feel you in the glow of life from long ago. The moon saw us, had no save me. Lonely shadow where we be, still walking past and know your name under a sky that never changed. If you come back, I won't ask why, I'll just look up into the sky. Love me once, then let me trust the moon will keep what's left of us. Still watching, still I asked the sky for answers, it said nothing. I stood beneath the window light, the pale and moving kind of night, where everything feels paused in place except the ache I can't erase. Your last message still unread, 1,000 thoughts inside my head. I thought the stars might help me see why you stopped loving me. I waited for some kind of sign, a reason written in this empty silver night. If someone had to hold the truth, why leave it hanging here with you? All I received was quiet space and tears I couldn't place. Pictures glow inside my phone, a life that somehow isn't gone. You're smiling there like nothing changed, while everything feels rearranged. I whisper questions to the air as if your shadow lingers there, but every echo fades away before it learns to stay. I close my eyes to stop the pain. Its silence only speaks your name. The moon stays silent, cold and far, like it forgot who we once were. No shattered sky, no falling light, just a mist pressing through the night. If you remember asleep, I hope at least one midnight too feels just like missing you. We didn't fight, we didn't scream, just drifted out of the same dream. One day you were next to me, the next a memory. Did you rehearse what you would say, or simply turn and walk away? I stay beneath the quiet glow, with nowhere left to go. Come back, don't explain. Some truths are heavy on your pain. Love me once, man, let it be. A silence between you and me. Still waiting, still